Hello everyone, this is Rashmi and today I am going to discuss about the determinants. Determinants are basically some arrangement of the number or alphabet between the bar where it has same number of row and same number of column. So let us start from an example. This is a simultaneous equation of linear equation. Here x and y are two unknown variable. You can take any other unknown variable. Here I am taking the unknown variable x and y. Now a1 is the coefficient of x, a2 is the coefficient of x of the second equation, b1, b2 are coefficient of y. Now this equation can be represented in the form of determinant, but how? Here we consider the coefficient of x in one column, coefficient of y in another column. First of all, between two bar a1, a2, b1, b2. So this is a 2 by 2 determinant. Here we can represent the equation in a form of 2 by 2 determinant. Here it has 2 row and 2 column, and the order of the determinant can be written down by this 2 by 2. 2 by 2 means it is the order of the determinant. Now in the place of a1, a2, b1, b2, it can have other coefficients. So other coefficient can be also represented in this form. So in this way we can represent a determinant. For example, suppose a equation is given. This is a linear equation, a system of linear equation. Here 2 and 6 are the coefficient of x, 3 and 7 are coefficient of y, 5 and 6 are constant value. Whenever the equation has only single digit or single number without any unknown variable with them, it is called the coefficient. Now this system of the linear equation we can represent in the form of determinant by writing down the coefficient of x in one column, then coefficient of y in another column. So this is a 2 by 2 determinant. Now let us discuss about how to write down a 3 by 3 determinant, where we are taking a general 3 by 3 equation, c1z plus c2z, then a3x plus b3y plus c3z equal to 0. This is a system of the linear equation where it has the unknown variable x, y and z. Now a1, a2 and a3 are coefficient of x, b1, b2 and b3 are coefficient of y, c1, c2 and c3 are coefficient of z. Writing down the coefficient of x in one column, then coefficient of y in another column and coefficient of z in another column, we are getting a determinant of 3 by 3. Here the order of the determinant is 3 by 3 because it has 3 row and 3 column. So it is a general property of determinant. It always have the same number of row and same number of column. So in this way we can form a 3 by 3 determinant. So this is a general 3 by 3 equation. Let us take a series of the determinant or series of the equation. Here 2, 3 and 7 are coefficient of x, 2, 3, 7. 7 minus 5 minus 3 are coefficient of y, minus 1, 2 and 1 are the coefficient of z. So we can form the determinant by in this way, writing down the bars and all the coefficient of x in the first column, coefficient of y in the second column, and coefficient of z in the third column. Now we have know how to construct a determinant. After that, we will learn how to find out the value of a determinant. First, we start from the 2 by 2 determinant. After 2 by 2 determinant, we will discuss about the 3 by 3 determinant. Again, let us take the general equation a1, a2, b1, b2. Here we always start from the upper left hand side or the first element. So you can say that we are taking the product of the diagonally opposite element. First of all, we consider the first element, first row, first column. This is first row, first column element, first row, second column, second row, first column, second row, second column. Always consider the first row, first column element, then take the product with the diagonally opposite element. Here b2 is diagonally opposite to a1, therefore the product is a1 b2, then minus product of the remaining values. Here remaining values are b1 and a2, so you can write down b1 and a2. So in this way we can find out the value of a 2 by 2 determinant. Or suppose this is another determinant. Here we always consider the first element, then product with the diagonally opposite element. Here D is present diagonally opposite of A. We have taken the product, then minus of the remaining value. Here remaining values are B and C. So remaining values are BC. So in this way we can find out the value of a 2 by 2 determinant. Let us take some numbers. First element is 2 and the diagonally opposite element is 7. First take the product of these two numbers, then minus product of the remaining values. Remaining values are 5 and 3. So minus 5 into 3, 14 minus 15 equal to minus 1. Another example. So here 5 is the first row, first column element, diagonally opposite element equal to 2. So 5 into 2 minus the remaining value 3 and 6. So it is 10 minus 18 equal to minus 8. Now we have learned about how to find out the determinant value. Also you should know that we can represent the determinant, general 2 by 2 determinant in this way. Here suffix represent the number of row and column. First digit represent the number of row, then the second digit represent the number of column. 1 1 means it is the first row, first column. 1 2 means first row, second column. 2 1 means 2 1 means second row, first column. 2 2 means second row, second column. So for 2 by 2 determinant, this is the general determinant form, and for 3 by 3 determinant there will be one extra row and extra column. So it will be A11, A12, A13, first row, third column. Then A21, A22, A23, A31, A32, A33. You have to remember these two general form of the determinant. This is for the 2 by 2 determinant and this is for the determinant. The suffix simply represent the number of row and column. the first digit represent the number of row and the second digit represent the number of column. So these are the basics for the determinant. So in this video we have discussed about what is determinant, how to construct a determinant from a series of the equation. We also discuss about when the series has two variable, that means from the two variable we can construct 2 by 2 determinant, or the order of the determinant is 2 by 2. And when suppose three unknown variables are given, then we get 3 by 3 determinant. And we also learn about how to find out the value of a 2 by 2 determinant, that means which have 2 row and 2 column. So in this video we have discussed about this thing. In our next video we will discuss about how to expand when 3 by 3 determinant is given. So